Um, First of all, I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Representative LaShawn Ford, and also saying thank you to Toy Hutchinson. They're a prime example of the people that you vote for working for you. I like to thank them for their efforts. I also like to thank Governor Pritzker for taking the time out to listen, because I was aware that there was a chance that this thing could proceed without any remedy. And I just remember thinking to myself that something that needed to be done. Also like to thank Senator Henderson to that fact that he was one of the first ones to push to the forefront and to lend his powerful voice to our cause. Like he stated, I was one of the I believe unique applicants that was in the position that I was in. I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, 8 years. I'm the majority owner of my business. I met all the criteria, being from a DIA, coming from the west side of Chicago all of my life, North Lawndale community, and I've lived through that war on drugs, and I've seen the conditions of that, and I survived that. You just had a 7-year-old girl that was killed in the drive-thru at a McDonald's here just a couple weeks ago. My mother lives across the street from that McDonald's. I've taken my 7-year-old daughter through that McDonald's many of times. These are the conditions that were cultivated by the war on drugs. And to have something called a social equity, to write that in the legislation, I believe that was a huge step for Illinois, which meant that they went to take a step in the right direction. And you know, with all rules and laws, there's some loopholes or some back doors that people are going to try to find and exploit. Sometimes there's nothing really that much you can do about that. I believe that Representative LaShawn Ford, with his efforts in passing this bill, has done just that. Tried to close down some of those loopholes and some of those back doors that people were taking to get in. Because you got to remember, people have died on these corners, and people have been arrested on these same corners that these big companies want to come in and now do something that we went to jail for, that was pioneered on the backs of Latinos and African Americans. Industry that's not a new industry. It was once deemed illegal. They're just transitioning to a new industry, and not to have these people who have any true stake or ownership in it would be egregious. To tell these kids that you can grow up and you can have hope to do something other than be in the streets, and have someone like me, someone that's a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, served this country, fought for this country, come back, check all the boxes of what a social equity applicant could be, and to tell me that I was 1 point short of being perfect, of the ideals, knowing that I put in 110% effort into my application, knowing that I was hands-on in every part of my application, knowing that every exhibit I reviewed, every exhibit I had input on. Nothing happened without me signing off on it. I was 100% involved in my application. I'm not representing some big group. I'm not coming with political ties. I'm not seeking any assistance of an out-of-state MSO. All the criteria that was met for this application was met by my own efforts and my own value. And I'm just glad to see that there's something being done. Like I said, it may not be perfect. There's still a chance that I can end up not with a license, even though there's three different rounds. I'm just grateful that we're trying to do something, because at first nothing was being done. And also fully support Representative LaShawn Ford's bill.
Was that your conclusion, Jamal? You cut out a little bit at the end.
Yes, I'm sorry. I said I fully support Representative LaShawn Ford's bill.
I wanted to make sure that because it was cut out. Ricky, go to the doctor.
Yeah, my ride is be here in about 15 minutes. Love y'all.